Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Kreitz and Mr. Schultz. We are going to show you guys how to do our office hours and talk about our office hours expectations. So you will have the opportunity to see both of us 2 times a week, and on Fridays that will be our team meeting. So I'm just going to share my screen real quick, and I'm going to kind of show you. And parents, you will have this sent to you along with this video. This is just kind of to show you what the process is going to be. Okay, so I'm just going to read through it and kind of talk from there. Okay, so Team B office hours. Mrs. Kreitz and Mr. Schultz will be having office hours twice a week for both classes. Please see the schedules below. These meetings are only if you have questions about the assignments or you are having difficulty with technology. And that's important. These are only if you have questions. They are not required. They're not anything like that. And I'll talk more about that with the expectations. If you do not have any questions or concerns, it is not necessary to join. We will still have team meetings on Fridays. We encourage all students to join these meetings. There will be a video sent out this afternoon, which is what I'm doing right now. So for me, Mrs. Kreitz's homeroom, okay, so that's my afternoon class, from 1 to 3, that will be my office hours on Monday. And then on Wednesday, it'll be 12 to 2. For my homeroom, that's my morning class, you guys are 1 to 3 on both Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. And then Friday will be our team meeting. And then Mrs. Kreitz, do you want to talk about yours?
Definitely. On Monday, I'm going to be meeting with Mr. Schultz's class from 10 to 12. Tuesday, my homeroom class from 1 to 3. On Wednesday, back to Mr. Schultz's classroom from 1 to 3. And then my homeroom class on Thursday from 1 to 3. And of course, Friday, we want to see all of your smiling faces.
Yes, and those team meetings are really important. If you haven't been a part of one, I really suggest you come, because it's just like our Friday meetings that we do at school, and it's really neat to see everybody. So here are some expectations. Please follow these expectations when you attend office hours. Please be respectful. If someone else is talking, please turn off your microphone. So if let's say Mrs. Kreitz was my student and she had a question, I was talking to her, and then you join, please wait until I'm done answering her question. And then once she's finished, then you can go. So we're not doing a formal sign up, but if it starts getting too crowded, we may have to go that route. But as of right now, it's just going to be whoever's on there. And we'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second. Be patient. Mr. Schultz and Mrs. Kreitz will answer these questions in order. So once you arrive, your question will be answered. Stay on topic. The office hours are an opportunity for us to answer questions about the core subjects. So this is not our Friday meeting. So we love seeing you and we love talking, but this is for strictly asking questions and concerns about your technology. Save your conversations for Friday. Be attentive. You may be able to help answer a peer's questions, so make sure that you are paying attention. So if we have multiple people in there, please make sure that, if you're like, oh, I could help with that, that would be great. Emails can be answered throughout the day. Okay, so you can send emails, remind, or comments on Google Classroom. You can send those throughout the day. We will respond as soon as possible. Now, again, Mrs. Kreitz and I have families. Our office hours are 1 to 3, so that's when we'll really be paying attention. So if we don't answer right away, be patient. We will answer your email, remind, or Google Classroom. Mrs. Kreitz, do you have anything else to add?
No, you did a fantastic job kind of highlighting those things, just so that we can make sure everyone gets those questions answered. We really want to use the time wisely so we can get everything taken care of.
Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to show you exactly where these meetings are going to take place, because here's what's going to happen is from 1 to 3, I'm going to open up a meeting, okay? And I'm going to mute my camera and my mic. So then when you arrive and you come in and you say, Mr. Schultz, I have a question. I'll come back to my computer and I'll kind of turn on my microphone and camera, and then I'll answer your question. Okay. So it will be an open meeting for that 2-hour period. So what Mrs. Kreitz actually figured this out is we can do a link on our Google Classroom. So at the very top of your screen, and this is my homeroom. So on Tuesday and Thursday, my homeroom will come to this page and you will find this link. When you click the link, it will take you to a meeting and then you join like normal. I don't want to join another meeting. Okay. So when you are in my homeroom on Tuesday and Thursday, you will come. If you have any questions or concerns, you will click this link. Okay. For Mrs. Kreitz on my class, again, this is talking about my office hours. On Monday, Wednesday for Mrs. Kreitz homeroom, you guys will click the link at your top of your page. And again, this link will stay up there all throughout these 8 weeks. And you may not have a question next week. And you may have a question in like 3 weeks. So during those times that we gave you, and we're going to send that document out to your parents, those are when we'll have those meetings active. And Mrs. Kreitz, I will turn off mine and you can share your screen and go ahead and show your Google Classroom.
Okay, here is my Google Classroom. And we'll start with Mr. Schultz's class. So on Mondays and Wednesday, you are going to be clicking this link right here when you want to come and talk about math and science. So that's the link that you're going to use if you want to talk about math and science on Mondays and Wednesdays with me. And then my homeroom class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, right here is your link that you can click so we can have some great conversations about math and science. So hopefully you'll be able to find those. It's a nice place, and that way you know where to find it for the 8 weeks.
Perfect. So we just wanted to send this out. We thought it was important that you guys know exactly what our office hours are, because not everyone's doing the same. But Mrs. Kreitz is a lot like me. I like face-to-face contact, especially with questions, so I can kind of get exactly what you're saying, because sometimes when we read emails, I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. So this way you can definitely show me what you're talking about. Mrs. Kreitz, anything else?
No, besides hopefully they have a great night, and we'll hopefully see them on Friday.
Absolutely. We will see you on Friday. See you guys.
Bye.